And hi, we're back with the last of the major arcana in the tarot lessons. So let's see where we are. We're looking at the sun and the moon and the judgment card and the world card, the universe in my other deck. Um, so let's start with the screen share again. Um, hmm. Okay. Here we go. So what we're talking about are these cards down here at the bottom. The sun, the moon, judgment, and the world or the universe. What's with the emperor? Well, remember we talked about the emperor before. He's card number 4. He was swapped out with the star back after World War II when we discovered that imperialism probably isn't a great idea. And I find this kind of relevant that I'm doing this class today. So let's talk about what these cards are actually about. We have this ninth sphere is, I think we talked about that in the last video, is called Yesod, and this bottom one is called Malkuth. Now, when we're looking at the sun, what we're looking at is it's going from Hood to Yesod, from the foundations. Remember, this side of the tree, the energy goes up. So the foundation of who we believe we are right above what we really are. So the things in our thoughts going to all the fun, positive stuff in our lives. And if we look at these cards of the sun in both of these decks, let me get this square out of here, you'll see it's a really brilliant, beautiful card. There's happy playing young children in the cards. There's sunflowers. There's brilliance. And when you think about the first archetypes that we as human beings may have had, even in our early days of hunter-gatherer times, it's quite possible that the sun was one of our best archetypes. And everybody saw it. And even when we looked in lesson 1, we saw the um, the old Italian deck. One of the biggest images was the sun card. So the emperor. Oops, I'm sorry. We talked about the emperor. Let's go down to these two cards on the bottom here, Judgment and the Moon. Now it's kind of odd that the moon would be here, but the sun is there. Well, so we see this moon card with the energy coming down. It's kind of a darker energy. It gets us earthed, it gets us grounded. When we see this moon card, we can assume that there's some message from above that is relevant to the earth, to our everyday life. On the other hand, the judgment card goes up, it goes in the other direction, right? So this is our first attempt to climb out of our mundane headspace and look for something more etheric, more spiritual, more splendorous. So it's not us being judged, it's us finding a better judgment than what we've been taught. Maybe leaving our religion as a kid or learning better. The universe card is really an interesting card. Let's talk about this. This is our direct line. If we take the universe, then the temperance, then the priestess, boom, look at that. We're at the crown. Very few people take that route. As a matter of fact, that is the route of the clergy, right? If, however, we look at this universe card, and the cool thing is this imagery, look at these two um, representations of the same piece of art or idea, two pieces of art for the same idea. You have the snake wrapping around the figure that is definitely a female figure, We have the big circle of wreath, right? There is a circle of stars here. We have the 4 totem animals on the corner. So what we're looking at here is the image of the bottom of the tree, which is everything is full circle. Everything is coming and going all at once. It's the Ouroboros. It's the wheel that never ends. And so that is the meaning of this card, because it goes up and it comes down. And so we have now all of the major arcana. And I know we've talked about the star and how it's pouring the water. Where did we put our star? He's over here somewhere, right? Oh, there it is. So we have the star pouring the water from above, and we have the emperor that's kind of almost in a position to catch the water, right? So that is the major arcana of the deck, and I hope that you have enjoyed this part of the tarot lessons. We're going to get on with the Knight, King, Queen, Page, and in this deck, I believe we have Prince and Princess. So yeah, let me stop this share and stop this recording, and we will see you in the next video.